Alrighty. And my avatar's already spazzing out.
Yeah, that's how we go. That's how we start. Spazzing out.
Alright, we are back for more Ace Attorney. Darklord won't be with us for the moment. He's doing things, but I got this guy off the street. His name Rose. He needed food, and so I fed him chicken, and he thought, hey, I wanna voice Ace Attorney. And that's how that's his greeting. He's a villager, in case you didn't know. All right, continue. Oh, I mean, I subscribe on YouTube.
Welcome, welcome.
Let me get a.
Oh yeah, last time.
The return of the great thief Yakusu. Oh, here we go again. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. I legit thought he'd lost his head then. The hell?
Oh no, he's dead!
He's been shot already? Oh, it's the wine.
Oh.
Alright, we're good.
Oh no, he's drunk!
Edgeworth lost it. He's lost his way. Go you.
Go you!
Is this the new Delta Airlines? Yeah, so ring began high and no, this is that. What's the airport that blacks love going on all the time? Spirit, isn't it? We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers, please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts. That woman's gonna come out of nowhere. He is not real! Is it wine again?
Murder.
But now he's out cold. Anyway.
Oh, what a party!
Hello, Pony. Your model was kind of cute, kind of handsome at the same time. I'm pretty big fan of him. Oh, thank you, I had Mitsuru. Is that the name? Mitsuru. Wonder where that plane's go. Well, hopefully nowhere near New York. Let's just put it that way. Right. Hold on a minute. Can I like change the sprite? I want to. I legit want to see how it looks in like DS4. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? Mitsuru, the character from Persona 3. I have not played Persona. I am so sorry. I'm not saying that right. Mitsuru. Mitsuru.
Mitsuru, yeah.
Okay.
Or we just call him Senpai 42.
That's just gonna sound wrong.
NPC Senpai 42.
6:13, huh? Guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Seatbelts. What a child's play. I suppose turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though, admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. What's this? Traveling wallet? I got a villager coming. Takes the wallet away. But it's not mine. How did someone else there? How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? Oh, my head. I want this headache go away. I'll take care of this travel wallet. I'll take care of this travel wallet later. I'll hand it off to an attendant. Oh earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. Are we right? Edgeworth, who are you talking to? What am I doing hesitating like this? Actually, I know full well when I hesitate. It was when I still was a young, but I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. We're gonna bring this back up again.
Boy.
Oh boy! How long am I going to
times.
let my past haunt me? Just an elevator. A grown man now. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one.
God damn it!
What the? What in the world happened? Ah! Lady, she's the killer!
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat. He's dead!
Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? This ain't happening. You murderer! What? No, oh, we're really having this again?
Not again.
No,
Not
you have it all
again.
wrong. It wasn't me. Oh fuck! What's the take?
They tied his ass up!
Look at that guy on the left. He's got everything. Bro's gaming. He's got a big ass steak with butter on it and bread.
Is that freaking Augustus?
Wait, what am I doing? Oh.
You're tied up. You got.
Everyone, I am sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I am one of your flight attendants today. Rhoda Tenura. What? Hey Rose, you're good with puns. What is his name? Because I bet this is a pun name. Too long.
Yeah, it's Rhoda Teniro.
Teniro. Rhoda
Yeah.
Teniro. Ryoda Rio. I hate the names in this game.
I know.
Unfortunately, we have just a minor accident on this flight. Here, Rose, you can pass.
An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid! I got glimpse! It was a murder! What? A murder? What's going on in this flight?
You couldn't give a fuck. He's got it. Look at all them wine bottles, man! Holy shit!
Bro is busted the fuck off, man.
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. Can I actually... Oh, I can. Hold on. Can I actually change sprite? Or is it just when I'm in... Oh, okay. It's just when I'm... Alright. I just want to see what it looks like. This flight will stay on course when it makes scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
Someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off!
But I'm still eating. Please, there's no need to feel threatened. We have...
She takes off her fucking outfit, uniform off.
Calm down, child.
The hell? I ask that everyone please remain calm.
What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm?
My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor, and I assure you, I'm not the killer.
Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you capable of murder, buddy!
Now you listen here. I am not the killer. I simply found the body.
So you say, however, I'm sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant.
Oh, is that right?
I know what I saw, and there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up. Because I'm a woman.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
We've already outed the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the power vested in our captain. I am very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to be just sit idly by while I'll get accused of murder. Miss Tinori? Tinoro, is it? Yes. I was wondering if you might give me a chance. A chance? To do what? Chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense. Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous? You have a point. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Bitch, it's like only 5 of us on this flight.
Of course, as you wish. Good. Very well then. Let's get started. I know for a fact I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve. But I'm certain it doesn't fit how the crime really occurred. Alright, we're already going straight for this, are we? I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I am certain you are the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator, it was you, standing there, with fresh blood dripping off the murder weapon. I remember you seeing when you were in the boat. Wait, I was in there. So, if you would please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
What weapon?
That's it. That's her evidence. I don't think you could ask for more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. You're dealing. Imagine he starts dancing with his still tied. Actually, objection, dumbass.
Also, Vani, you might want to change the name on Twitch. You're still saying you're Mario and Rabbids.
Actually, dumbass, do you not see a rabbit behind her? He comes in with a punch.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Rocky, for not telling me squat as usual. Yeah, with what murder weapon exactly? What, you call this a murder weapon?
Objection!
Mr. Tenuri, I mean, Miss Tenuri, you can misassume my gender. What is with the yelling all of a sudden? Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss Tenuri, Tenuro, you
Tenure.
Huh?
Tenure.
Tenure.
Yeah, like something tenure. It means something. Road tenure. Now I gotta look this up.
You say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood, is that correct? Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine. Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you. What? I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is? Yes, it's a travel wallet, right? But it looks like a it looks a little big and bulky. The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Mr. Tenuri. What? Impossible! Now then, do you still think I am the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet? No, but I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did. As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you would be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice. Then That's right. You mistook grape juice for blood. A murder weapon dripping from blood does not, in fact, exist.
No!
Yeah, that should clear up that pesky accusation.
Well, wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. Please?
He's trembling, and that tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've gotta. There's no need to look inside, even if you can tell from its appearance that it's light.
No. I can't be so sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself.
She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Mr. Terry, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
Alright. At least you don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
Oh, am I briefly playing as the goddamn attendant right now? Republic of Virginia. It seems that this passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it now?
Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look?
Oh, why not? I'm rather curious myself. You look scary.
This is just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks.
Ackbay Hicks.
Ackbay Hicks.
I wonder. I honest to God, want to know where they get these names from. Which makes it the victim's property.
Which makes it the victim's property. You stole the victim's wallet?
Oh.
What?
Okay, so her name pun is Road to Nowhere.
So her name is Tanura.
To nowhere.
To nowhere.
Yeah.
To nowhere. Just to nowhere. Alright. You stole the
Road
victim's...
to nowhere.
Is she gonna lead me to nowhere? You stole the victim's wallet,
Didn't you?
we're flying to nowhere. That's where we're going. How dare you!
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstruct the wallet for a murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is.
Oh, really?
As you claimed, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you?
Bitch, we're flying first class.
I'm a prosecutor. I fucking get paid, bitch. So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see.
You stood up the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you for foul play?
I do not like her freaking hair, man.
Also, the pun for Ackby Hicks. Apparently, Ackby means yawning in Japanese.
Wait, what?
Ackby means yawning in Japanese.
Yawn.
Yeah.
In Japanese?
And
Ackby.
and Hicks comes from hiccups. So
Well, I had
yawning
that
hiccups.
feeling. Yeah, I had that feeling. There's something beat that hiccups. Alright. What we got here then?
I pulled up all of Reddit so I can read these puns.
As you claim, no matter where it's not the what.
It This is the time in which we present our badge. As you can see, bitch, I got a attorney badge right here. My prosecution badge means I'm legit. I don't need no fucking money.
Give me that fucking money. Well,
but all his money's right there.
yeah, and all his credit cards and that freaking cat thing too.
Looks like a tanuki.
Wait, isn't he Borginian? Wait, he is, isn't he? That's funny because there's another guy that's from Borginia, from Apollo.
Objection!
I wonder if I might get a word in, Mr. Teneri. To nowhere. What is it now? Mr. Nowhere. I wonder if you noticed a contradiction within your own testimony. What are you talking about? It's simply impossible that the motive for this murder was no monetary theft. One glance at the crime scene should have told you that. What about this scene would prove that the motive for the murder was not the money? I'll kill you, player, if you don't get this right.
The shoe.
The bills. The shoe. Yeah, the shoe. The shoe did it.
Take that!
If I may direct your attention to the thing strewn over the floor. Ah! That's right. The floor is covered in bills and coinage. Who the hell carries coins nowadays and bills?
I do.
Yeah,
Because
you don't know what bank account is, you friggin' boat boy.
Because they want.
You got them credit card bills all stacked up. By your rationale, these were the very things the killer was after. Ah! I think we can assume that the wallet fell during the victim's struggle with his killer. And I would think the killer would have noticed something like money scattering everywhere. Furthermore, as you can see, there is no effort made by the killer to gather the money. But the wallet!
Objection!
Ah yes, the wallet. You will also recall the only thing in this was Mr. Hicks's passport. Ah! If you really insisting that this was a crime based on greed, then you're claiming that it was all for an empty travel wallet.
It was a nice wallet, though.
Forgive me! Please!
Hey, what the heck? Oh, what the? This guy over here, this clown over here. Are you saying that it's wrong?
Where he come from?
So that guy isn't the killer? Ha! Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick.
Will you all please be quiet? Will you all please be quiet? Mr. Nowhere? Yes? You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus, the lounge was dark and looking into the light from the elevator. It's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer. Mr. Edgeworth? Thank you for... Why did that sound like freaking cuffs coming off?
You were in cuffs.
No, I was tied to a rope.
Or something. You had your hands behind your back.
Anyway, Rose, you want to speak Egyptian?
Let's see. We got
Okowaki, yeah.
Ask Oh, I'm sorry, he's human.
I don't know if that was Egyptian or alien. What is it now?
Point.
Mr. Nowhere, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged. It sounds Borginian, but I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
Is that the guy giving me the runabout? I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well, you see. You, the attendant.
Yes, sir. What is this fucking Taz from Looney Tunes? Yes, sir.
I want this person to be under arrest until we arrive at the airport.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for?
What is it you want? I'm finished talking to the likes of you.
Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land.
You! How dare you try to waste my time!
You are the one who stuck your nose into my affairs.
I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see through you. Insolvent. Yes, I'm pretty sure you. That's how you say it in English.
Well,
or how we used to say.
well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name.
I'm Zinc LeBlanc II. I'm a very wealthy man in the Borginia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I'm an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty.
Mr. LeBlanc, what do you mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout?
I have to explain? Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say.
Yes, and yet you continue to blabber on.
I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was exactly at 6 o'clock.
License to love, main, and murder.
Damn.
And what's the significance of that time? At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6? What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after the patch of turbulence. So I would say around 6:15. Ah!
Hicks was his name, was it? Did I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15 minutes time span? And the only person in the lounge at the time was his prosecutor, yes? Yeah! I was in my seat the whole time! Me too. I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice.
He's the killer.
I was still eating. Still unfinished, see? Other passengers have an alibi. Do you have no problem with them, I suppose? No complaint? I see. Not a single word against this, right?
I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me.
Oh? So you say? But do you have, what you say, the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all? Mrs. LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw? Even enough to give testimony?
Of course I was looking for that man the whole time. He was playing with that annoying little small machine the whole time.
Machine?
Yes, what you people call it in English? Yes, that's what you people call it. I was making this crazy with the click click click.
What, a laptop? From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer. Yeah, laptop.
So I'm guessing that's like his seat over there.
I believe what Mr. Blanc is talking about is a cell phone. Oh, okay. I have to say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself. Simple cell phone? Laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget.
He was playing Recoded.
I think coded on the phone was out by this time.
No, shush. This is like the time's convoluted when it comes to this game series, so it could be Recoded. He probably had like an ancient copy somewhere.
He had the HD
downloaded
before
off.
we even got it.
Yeah, he downloaded from the net somehow. He got the game files.
He downloaded on the ROM.
I hate to be that nosy little machine. I hate that nosy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyways, I know what I saw.
This.
Man, he's red as a tomato. He's red.
I know, right? He's always pissed. Mr. Nowhere. Mr. Nowhere. Yes? I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene. What? You want to examine the crime scene? If you will grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit.
I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think this is how you say it in English.
It's Fox guarding the hen house, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given a chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Noah, if you wait until we arrive, there is a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. Understand. And let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved.
Please, Mr. LeBlanc. In an emergency, all decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now, please, wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back.
You're not planning to erase evidence when you're doing your investigation, yes?
Of course not.
Ha! We'll see.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable!
Most
unorthodox!
Most unorthodox!
Most unorthodox!
He does British. I'm in your debt, Mr. Tanoa. However, there is one condition.
Well, in French.
I am to supervise you. Can you agree to that? Of
No.
course. I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural as I am still a suspect in this case.
Grrr.
I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use the talk button, toggle button to talk. Now she's speaking in game. It's time to head to the scene of the crime, the first floor lounge. Mr. LeBlanc seems to be protecting the... hell's that?
Gargantuan.
Gargantuan vase on the chair rather closely. Oh yeah, he has a seatbelt on it! What, is this
Is
a
he
PS5?
Is he that pot maker from Hercules?
I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
Oh no.
It's a marvellous vase. It's a marvellous vase. Though, isn't it? Yes, I dare say as a professional attendant. I don't think there are any real connections between a piece of art and being an attendant. I'm not just any old attendant. I'm a professional flight attendant. As though there was such a thing as an amateur flight attendant.
So yeah, it's called being first person on the job, dude.
Now who's this sexy chick that just keeps falling asleep? Hold on, fuck that, I've got food to look at. Did you find your meal to be, Mr. Edgeworth?
Crab and lobster?
Come to think of it, I forgot all about it. Must have been asleep or something. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Let me prepare you something right away. What are you apologizing for, Mr. Noah? I failed in my professional duties by letting a passenger go hungry. Please help yourself. If you say anything to your fancy, feel free. I think I'll take my time later, after I'll solve this case. Thanks. Excuse me, but may I have a word with you? You there! Oh, if you need something, please ask Miss Rhoda over there. Okay? What the? Hey! Wake up, you! I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Miss Edgeworth. No need for her to apologise. I just find it hard to believe she's asleep on the job. If I were her boss, I'd see it to her that her salary was cut, so like that it was in the red. It's a movie poster for License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. That's a Go You Airlines sponsored movie. It's a suspense, hard-boiled action, romantic, horror comedy flick. Jesus Christ, how many... Is that the genre listed for this thing? Yes, it's a movie that can be enjoyed by anyone because it encompasses all those genres. I can't even begin to imagine what the plot would be. But you have to admit it has piqued your curiosity, right? I heard that the main strategy with this genre's listing was to make people curious. Well then, considering the mission a successful one. This was Mr. Hicks' seat. I don't see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about. Perhaps it's in the elevator? Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now.
Don't get near me, you criminal!
He said, don't get near me, you criminal. I'm not the killer, and I intend to prove that starting now.
That's contrary to the facts!
He says, but that's contrary to the facts. I can understand his English just fine, thank you very much. Why is he got like a life jacket and everything on? Is he okay?
He's scared of dying.
Oh yeah, it's like wearing that is gonna protect him from a knife coming at him or something.
Oh no, when the plane crashes in the ocean.
What's the lifesaver doing here?
I bought it at the flight shop beyond the lounge. Something should happen. I want to save your life.
This guy would have been better off not taking a plane to begin with.
Hey, miss, how about another glass?
Excuse me, but I was wondering if you know anything about the murder.
How about it? How about a glass together?
Sorry, but I must decline.
I wasn't talking to you! I was talking to the cute attendant!
I'm sorry, but I'm on the clock right now. But if you need a refill, I'll be happy to bring you another glass at any time.
You got it, Toots.
That's no way to talk to a lady. Hey, fat boy. You got shit. If I might have a word with you.
This steak. So awesome.
It's great to hear. However, I would like to ask you a few questions.
I was here the whole time, so wouldn't know.
Eat or speak. Please pick one. I think he tries to eat. Yes, I can hear that. Ah, that's right. I was in the middle of recreating a chess game. Just an observation. Well, aren't there too many red knights around the lone blue pawn? Nonsense. It simply shows that the blue pawn is no match for the red knight's might. It's my seat. Unfortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. As if I'm constantly prepared for such to occur. Yeah, but at least he's brought his book of law. Law. I want to thank you for your help back there, Mr. Tanoa. It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one
iota.
I see. I will bear that in mind. I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that. We reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return your seat at that time. When the time runs out at his and his crew's discretion does it. Their discretion does it. I have to find a way to discredit Miss LeBlanc's Desmo before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you can think of where the killer might hide on board? I don't think so. After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seat, we made a thorough search for the plane. As for business in the economy class, no one can move between those two classes and first class without a staff keycard. We found no record of a keycard being used at all, which means I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. And one other thing. No one has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Now then, let's get started. Well, where should we start from? Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 AM and 6:15 AM. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around here somewhere. If we are to believe what you say is true, then yes. The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Okay. Glasses and candles thrown into disarray by the turbulence. It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess. You know what's crazy? There's an elevator in a plane.
Yeah, this plane's huge.
It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second. And I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off. I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. Some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assumed it was spilled during the turbulence. Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt. Yeah, there's footprints. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Found some very important evidence. What is an important piece of evidence in this? Oh shit, I don't know. The glass?
Take that!
What is it? A little smudge, but I think we can both agree they are a set of footprints. So you think... Yes, these belong to our killer.
Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in the first class. I don't think that will be any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match. Oh, I see.
So I came home and then I had to take Miko out to take a shit.
What or who is this? This is a bronze statue of the founder of GoU Airlines, Mr. Hugo Hughes. The one on the left is of when he was in his 40s. I mean 40s. Fucking hell. In his 40s, and the other one is hit. This is like a jumble of words of tongue twisting, and the other is of him in his 80s. I barely see the difference. They all look the same. Did the man age at all over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to sprint more. No, the guy was bald since 40 and he was bald again still in his 80s. What floor does this elevator service? Only the first and second.
I think I figured out what happened to the fucking mic.
What?
It was set to default settings.
What for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
That might explain some things.
Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard. The only floors accessible to passengers are the first and second, huh? Won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Well, the corner of the statue looks a little sus.
What is this sinister looking figure on the floor here? Oh, that's a piggy bank for our company mascot, Captain Hugo. It's just one of many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bank is a limited edition and so popular that we're down to our last one. You have an in-flight shop? Yes, it's just beyond the lounge on to the right. The shuttle to the store is closed at the moment. But it was open the whole flight up until Mr. Hicks' body was discovered. Blood on there. Could this have been the murder weapon? Why don't you strewn all over the floor of the elevator? Well, I guess it was all in Mr. Hicks' wallet at some point. I doubt anyone's suspect to find a dead body in the elevator on this flight. So Mr. Hicks, he's really dead? Yes. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there was a corpse right there. Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer yes. I see she's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Could this be cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken.
What's in his pocket?
There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope you won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. It's a picture. He's always just grumpy. It looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere.
I think they rotated his eye just a little too much. One of them is like almost sideways. Is the lanyard anything?
Huh?
The yellow cord around his neck, it looks like it's supposed to be like one of your like card reader things, but it's missing the card.
No, it was his phone. There's his phone. Imby, his phone. Phone's missing somewhere.
Yeah, but the fact that Edgeworth said something about it.
I don't know what was hanging off of his lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. If I could just put my finger on it.
Now you could probably use the photo that you got from his pocket. And look at the lanyard thing.
Oh, I didn't mean to click that.
You could probably show that it was his phone that was on the yellow cord.
Fuck. Counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky. These clouds tell me nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds. Is that so? Well then tell me, what do you suppose I said to them? I don't know, but it looks like a rather one-sided conversation. Clouds, they tell me nothing. There are a few copies of Sky magazines in the magazine rack. This month's special is an English trivia quiz. It's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle. Okay. Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Whoever's heard of such a silly word as a participle? Case in point.
Edgeworth is just stepping in the
Kids today don't know what
glass.
fake means. They say the word cap. These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here.
And yet
Please be
teachers
careful
wonder
when
why
passing
they're
through the
stupid.
area. Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, no doubt it does not clear up any suspicion I have about you. I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name. This door leads to the flight attendant's room. Please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel. One was giving off the scent of a woman's perfume. One would think that the perfume would smell great, however, to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies beyond this door. Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Sorry, I spaced out for a second there.
Shut up.
Rose, a piano!
Maybe you should look at the red phone on that photo.
This grand piano is the pride of this plane. You can play the music of whatever CD was inserted into the CD player. That's not a piano. It's more like an overgrown music box. Oh, but it's keys to press along with the music, as though there really is someone playing it. And people have entirely too much money to waste on over-complex toys.
I'm sorry, but there's no way you can fit a fucking player piano part in that kind of fucking piano.
This toppled over chair, yeah, another victim of the turbulence. Ah no, look at all the grape juice stained all over the back. You may not look it, but
Yes,
this
'cause
chair
that's
is
what you
extremely
need to be
valuable.
worried about.
It was? Yes, it was used when the Rocket Pals came to tour this plane. The Rocket Pals leader sat in this very chair. I'm sorry, but
You sure it
what
wasn't
are
the
these
one?
Rocket Pals? I can't believe you never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocket Pals are an extremely popular international band. They had the Pals part as they became more popular, especially among teens. Ah, that explains it. I'm not really the one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. On second thought, I don't already see how confusing the conversation would get. Right, what did you want me to do?
Look at the red phone on that one photo.
Right.
And, like, examine the red phone on the photo.
I can't.
Then why did Edgeworth say something about it? Because he was wondering what was there.
Eureka!
Mr. Hicks' machine is nowhere to be found. His machine? His cell phone, Mr. Tanoa. Ah, so I guess because it's not here? Yes, I think we can safely deduce that the killer took it.
Yeah, it did something.
Hold on, Bull.
That can be helpful on occasion.
But, Peanut. Alright, well, I guess it's time for some logic. Rose loves logic.
It's time for the thinking.
Okay. Is Rose still with us? Oh, he's muted. Fuck. Spilled grape juice, broken glass. Where is the killer? And elevator. Let's go with that one. Hey! True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. If the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. Oh, great. Blunt force trauma?
Couldn't it have? No, never mind. Blunt force trauma wouldn't be it because I'm pretty sure that'd be with the murder weapon. Like that.
A statue of the a statue of blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I've figured something out. Yes, what is it? The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head. Well, aren't we deserving of the Master of the Obvious title? Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Don't you think that's worth investigating? It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon. Oh, I just knew it. I mean, I can't think of any connections. Perhaps Mr. Master of the Obvious would be more befitting. You know what's funny? Captain Ugo Piggybank here was actually called Captain Ifley. But for some reason, they renamed it on the Android and iOS version, and obviously here now.
That's weird.
Okay,
We can't do the elevator with Hicks, yeah, I guess, because the broken glass with the spilled grape juice would make more sense, wouldn't it?
wait, let's give this a try. Actually.
Never mind.
You were wrong.
I have it. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder. What? Really? Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding. Or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact. That someone exited the elevator alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person. Pardon me, goddamn. But can the footprints be a form of Mr. Hicks himself?
Who else has access to that elevator?
Ah, but if you take a good look at the victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless. Which means
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There were actually one other person inside the elevator. Hell yeah, I'm a great investigator.
And I helped that.
Yeah, well done, Maya. Love you.
You're mean.
No, I'm not.
You're
What's
being a meanie.
No, I'm not. What's going on over there? Oh, Rose! Rose, we need you! Fuck. Oh, gotta brainstorm with folks about dinner, apparently. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, hold on, let me just...
I'm just confused about the apparently part. Of course,
well, yeah,
I go
because...
with my Wingding app.
Because, what?
I have an app that probably could translate that. At least I had it.
He said dating app, I'm like, excuse me.
No. It's called Wingdings.
You know what? I don't know why he needs to be spouting this bullshit. Oh. Unforgivable! This is unforgivable!
Oh, the fucking hippie man. Jesus
No, he's
Christ.
Borginian.
I don't know, but...
Which is funny because didn't we have a Borginian character in Apollo Justice? Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late. It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late. But the movie... What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time. What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? There's no emergency. Please return to your seat, sir. Do not tell me what to do. I need you not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you're innocent yet? If you would like...
Shouldn't she tell it to the third one?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now. What? Nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine, sue yourself. Oh god, he's about to fucking kill himself.
Switching!
I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal. Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to be logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me. So, my eyewitness testimony, if you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see.
Okay.
Hurry, do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one who accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast. Well, I got something. I want to press on that first statement, though.
Hold it!
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at the time? Of course, I saw what I was inside. Hello, Helios. I'm flipping out. I thought my stream died. I was like, no, I was talking. I was getting scared. And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes. The only person who was inside was that Mr. Hicks man. This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. Right. Sure.
That's why that's right.
Mr. LeBlanc. What is it?
There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. What do you mean? Please take a good look at the area in front of the elevator. There are spilled grape juice. Yes, and will you admit you are will you admit you are also spilled with it? Spilled it with the blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Howdy, Lime.
Blind ass.
How are you? Yes, the one that leads from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator alive. Oof! Must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? You just got off 3 stars. That's why I came on late. Well, you ran away from the cops at 3 stars? Virginian language. Can you please translate for us? No way, that's totally impossible. I guess is what he said. No way, that
Why
isn't...
is she like fucking drunk?
I don't know.
She has no pupils. That usually means they're not right in the
But
head.
that uniform... What?
The uniform's missing some buttons.
I remember that uniform you tried to put on. You had a bit of trouble with your buttons. What? That is totally impossible. Was I wrong? I know there was no other person in there. I saw with my own eyes. Why did Twitch censor work? Because work life means nothing on Twitch. Come on, Helio. If you want to know what I think, Mr. If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us. I suppose she's right. Doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please just once more, will you record the details of what you witnessed for me?
Dude's hair looks like ramen.
Yeah, actually does look like noodles, yeah.
Like before you put them in the water?
Before you soak them in water. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed away, but by my seat. I was always checking the time and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me. And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one! His hair has always looked like picnic basket. Yeah, that is true as well.
That too.
Can you guys bear with me just a sec? I need to go and get something. I really need to get up friggin' like a whole be right back screen. His to me always looked like a picnic bird. Meanwhile, Rhoda's hair looking like a Nakatomi Plaza. All right, Mr. Blanc, if you would please calm down. What? Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony? No, not at all. Please forget I said anything. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. Well, I guess we can go for his second statement.
Hold it!
Why were you so attentive to the time? Because something unforgivable was happening. Also, do you get the name puns? Also, do you get the name puns of everybody so far? Well, we got the flight attendant is practically Road to Nowhere. That's her name. That's about it. Come to think of it, you were yelling. Oh, are you talking about the whole of Ace Attorney right now? Unforgivable. All right. How comes to come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time in money. You understand the point. Movie? Are you talking about that in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? The summary of the plot and its start time. Interesting. They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on the international flights. I look forward greatly to that movie. I check my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I come abroad. So what? Did he really come on this flight just to watch the movie? So the fun...
Probably.
So the fun one of zinc LeBlanc is that zinc oxide is often used in white paint, and blanc is French for white.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. My watch is not wrong. It matches the schedule. It matched the schedule. But the movie was still late. Very, very late.
Hold it!
LeBlanc can easily be translated to the white as well.
Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right. Okay. The video I wanted to see would not start. I also checked my pocket watch many times.
Do you want to present the fucking schedule that specifically states that it was
Oh shit, hold on, wrong
from
one.
6 to 8?
You don't know how to use it? Then give it to me. I will try to use it for you. I know how to use it just fine, thank you. I simply made a 20 error. Alright, hold on a second. What's the wrong one?
Because states when the movie starts. There's no reason to check the fucking watch 6,000 times within a minute.
Alright, here we go. Now, probably got the right one. Yeah.
Objection!
The victim's name pun is very strange. Oh yeah, Rose, who's currently muted, actually told me about it. Akbi is Akbi is Japanese for yawn. And hicks is also just hiccups. Yawn hiccup. It was weird. Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I will set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came aboard. Now, if your watch has been sent to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Tanoa, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now? Well, we made a short stop at the transfer point. Oh, that's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfei. Fa? Oh, here we go again. I'm being racist. I don't even know the damn names. But we didn't... Zenfa. But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now, we are still running on Borginian time. What? The time difference between Borginia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule. Because you're so outdated, you don't have shit automatic. What? Further, with your analog watch set to your destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast.
Ace Attorney China.
Ace Attorney China. It would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony, and you can bet 1 million cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior to 3 a.m. 1 million cents!
Dumbass.
Well, this should clear up all the remaining accusations. So this is basically one is the time frame of all the times of the death, right? Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15
That chick is like
a.m.
falling asleep.
I know, she's tired as hell. Her freaking hair's all the way up to her freaking ankles, man.
Knees. Longest my hair has been is down to my butt.
Good.
Down
The
to
question-
the top of my butt.
The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing? I got something to say.
Oh, hey, she's
Who the
awake.
fuck made the lawyers in this universe heromancers? And you are? Yeah, oh god, your smile. And Cammy Melee. Melee? Fuck it. I'm Cammy Melee. I'm a flight attendant. What is it? And what is it you wish to say? Well, I think your story's a little different from how I remember it. Wait, is that her smile? Or is that meal? Pronounce it like meal. Oh, okay. Cammy meal. What do you mean,
I
Cammy?
mean, fair enough.
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m. You know. What? How can you be so sure at this of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point. The partners. Come on. How do you say that, Timber? Hear what Lime said?
Oh, what? Oh. Xiangfa?
No, not
What?
the pun.
Oh. Chamomile.
Chamomile. Okay. At the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer at Zhengfa, correct? Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks. And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight? No. Not a single person got off or on in Zhengfa. What about the flight crew? A few who are handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gone on and off. I can't with this woman, man. The smile she's got on right now.
Well, eventually everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back to the plane. So basically I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind.
Well, yeah, it's kind of obvious she's like a freaking zombie.
Yeah, and I answered it's cool. Like, yeah, I said it's cool. I can tell you Mr. Acme Hicks was there in his seat when he took off again at 5 a.m. She looks like a One Piece character.
I will only argue with that characteristic simply because her eyes don't actually look creepy. Look kind of psychotic,
Alright,
yes, but not
then
creepy.
that puts the time of the murder between 5 to 6:15. Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zangfer. Ah! You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who could be the killer. Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards? Unfortunately, yes. But then, how do you explain the footprints? Is not that obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waited to kill him. And then he put the corpse into the elevator. This is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but at what time when I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge? Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc? What? Do you have any other idea? I simply believe that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something in that... something that can tie this crime to the location other than this lounge?
Is there any more on a different page? Of the...
Take that!
Oh, what an educated guess. These footprints, in which direction do you think these are headed? That would be the in-flight shop. Correct. They are headed in the direction of the shop. But they look disconnected. They end all of a sudden. You're right to point out You're right to point out that they do not form one continuous trail to the shop. However, there is another piece of evidence that connects the shop to our crime scene. What's the footprints? What else points to the in-flight shop? The
murder weapon?
Do you know what? That don't look like a pig half the time.
Take that!
It's not a pig.
But it is a pig.
It looks closer to a tanuki.
The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and is not displayed here in this lounge.
It could also be a lemur because it's the same thing as that girl's like stuffed toy.
Yeah, it's got the same shape as those eyes.
Yeah.
How then did it find its way here? Didn't you find that a tiny bit suspicious? What a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop before we come here. It doesn't prove you are innocent at all. There's no way to win with this man.
No, he's already convinced it's you.
If I may.
Because I'm pretty sure he's don't like you.
What is it? You see, well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says. Oh, and what do you know this so well? Well, it's just that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40 a.m. Is
that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
Oh, that's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence?
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it.
Mr. Nowhere, when I found the body,
I believe you came out out that door.
yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you were on the first floor?
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and then the flight attendant's room. So when I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now? Is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Shall we head over there then?
What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something like Mr. Rhoda?
Yes, Rhoda.
Miss Rhoda, don't you need a captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgot. But I've already asked him permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're alright. Huh? Well, that's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Tanoa?
It means she's
Stop
lying.
The cap. Stop the cap.
Oh, you finally made it.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I'm late.
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet, here you are.
You, flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull a sheep over us?
The captain's calling for you, Mr. Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Tanoa, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I would be your guide from now on.
There's something about Mr. Noah that has piqued my interest, my curiosity. Right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. Okay. Wow, what a great shop!
What a
A
fucking
shop with
sale.
broken glass.
So there's the flight. So there's the in-flight shop. In-flight shop. Okay, it's quite a mess in here.
You think?
I'm scared she's gonna get a knife and stab me. Guess I have to clean things up then.
I guess I have to clean things up then.
Oh, then you can't clean up a potential crime scene, woman!
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
Why is she looking at me? I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Oh boy!
Why are there flowers on the floor?
Because there's flowers up here.
No shit.
What are these?
Oh, those are our company completely original line of suitcases.
They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are.
That's stupid.
You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try then buy. No way, but either way, it doesn't really matter. True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the plane?
Exactly.
Oh, Edra, you don't know anything about online subscriptions now, do you? Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Captain Ugo heads painted on their cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you? It's certainly making me something jump inside my stomach.
Makes me want to jump out the plane.
You're entering the war zone, soldier. Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. You look like you really wanted to get one. I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through me. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? But I never showed any interest in it to begin with. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You really want to know something? The suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Miss Tanoa. Designed it? To nowhere. It's road to nowhere.
But why is there an O at the end?
I don't know, Bull. It's just how it is. Yeah. You want to know English, Timber? Why is she... No, hold on.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I'm having dial-up moment. No, fuck it. You know when you spell things and they have random ass letters in there for no reason and it's silent? Yeah. Well, why is it like that then? So, yeah, it was company-wide contest. Well... That's Timber every fucking 2 minutes.
Excuse me?
What?
You won't be talking shit again?
Well, it does have a pretty sharp design sense. Sharp? Like stinky sharp, cheddar maybe?
Cheddar.
I really have no idea why the big wigs decided to go with it. It's so Blair. Mr. Nowhere doesn't design this, did she? Definitely not what I would have expected. What the hell?
This suitcase has a mind of its own.
You okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Mill. And this suitcase fully roll around has got to be It's got to be a safety violation. I thought he was stealing it because he was running with it.
Because they tried to run him over.
Imagine if there was something inside the suitcase that was moving it. Someone's inside.
No, it's because the little blocks aren't there to stop it from rolling.
Yeah, I'll put it back.
Got it.
It's also had one wheel replaced.
Orange?
Nope.
What was the meal talk about? It must be very important. You haven't killed someone, have you?
Nah, maybe not. Who knows?
Got a brainstorm dinner. Did you imagine?
Did he finally William after the children?
Excuse me?
What?
Did you see what Vani said about... Hey, do you know what, Rocky? Shut up. The glass from this display case door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either.
And he gives you shit for cheating on him.
What the fuck are you chatting about, Timber?
You...
No, not really. I'm dumb.
Bullshit.
I am.
Then why do I sense the electricity more than me?
No, what? Why has this come back up again?
Again?
Because I know you.
I'm not even talking about her at all. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either.
Are we not going to talk about the fact that this happened more than once?
Wait, actually, I think there's something.
Oh, it has.
What's this? A mini captain's
I'm worried
hat?
about the fact that it happened
Many more
again.
times.
Stuffed toys, just like the ones Miss.
Here.
Huh?
Who's this sleepy lady was?
She's called Meal. Tammy Meal.
Yeah.
Why are you low?
She's T. The sleepy
Oh.
time T.
No, I'm not low. I'm just not facing the mic.
Ah, well, act professional, Rose. Gotta be on your mic.
Hell no.
Yeah, Rosie, you got to be more professional.
Stuffed toys, just like one Miss Meal is holding on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly. How about it, Mr.
Anyway,
Edgeworth?
as I was, anyways,
you want one
what I was trying to do is just, yeah, Rose, you got to be more professional.
They're great for when you're stressed. Why do I
Damn.
envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that?
Edith will have to have a word with you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's contradictory to your statement there, Marshmallow.
What?
Vani's a goober.
Just as hot as her daughter.
Why-
I'm pretty sure that has.
Isn't this
A lot
display
to
case
say
of
about that
lifesavers
conversation.
and life vests for sale? We sell
Yeah,
all of
you
those
trying to
when there's
weasel
some
his
kind of
way out
accident
of
or
the
something.
conversation.
But some people buy them even though there's nothing going on. How about it, Mr.
So
Edgeworth? Care to
there
buy
he's
one?
just gonna keep giving me kisses.
It says that
What
this
did
shop is one shopper away from being sued.
Ahem.
What?
What was that?
It was a kiss for you.
Then why did you have Edgeworth?
Beautiful flowers and a beautiful
face the
arrangement.
check? Why did you
I
have
feel
Edgeworth
cleansed
face
by
the
just
check
looking
when you
at
said
them.
that?
Well,
I'm not
you're
gonna-
kind
you're
of stepping
not-
on
you're
the
not gonna drop
on a
this.
few of them. You know, Edgeworth.
Oh, boy.
You're
excuse
not
me.
gonna stop it.
Oh boy. My favorite part of a Twitch live stream,
Wait,
witnessing
hold on, you
a
sure-
couple
you sure that-
argue.
Wait, you sure that wasn't just a delay? Because I was looking at the vase.
No,
No, you was not. I was watching
it was not
the
delayed.
shared screen on Discord.
There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. They're all lined up in just a bunch of such a manner as to scream, "Buy me!" to any passerbys. I like how Rocky is just dead silent throughout most of my stream, and then just comes out and straight up accuses me. There is a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in
With
these display
proof!
cases. Fuck the proof, eh? I was hacked.
No, you was not.
You know what I suggest? Sorry, but I have no intentions of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay then, how about you buy something for me then? As a present. Can't think of a single reason why I would want to buy you anything. Well, I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something and then we talk.
Ouch.
How old is this woman? 24? Fucking hell.
24
And she's 24 as
already
well.
on fucking drugs.
Oh
Now
yeah,
is
he's...
the time to examine things closer.
Oh wow, I can use my right analog stick as well to move, but he just walks. How useful. Alright, we got anything to be doing with this?
Suitcase and murder weapon?
No, there's not. Can we examine this?
I'm curious about why one of the wheels on the suitcase is different.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and
pink.
the fact that there are a bunch of flowers on the floor.
Oh, I can't. Well, Edgeworth don't care about all that shit.
Again, suitcase and murder weapon?
Sorry, Rose. Edgeworth don't think so.
Imagine using
There's
a
clearly
suitcase as a
stuff you
murder
have
weapon.
to do, though.
Alright, maybe we're gonna do some puzzles. Rose is very good with puzzles.
puzzle. Let's see. The victim's glasses are broken. Were they broken during his murder?
Probably
Okay.
the murder weapon.
Let's
Broken
go
glasses with the
with.
murder weapon.
I'm
Little mix of
gonna do
everything.
a whole flipping guess here. Right with this
Oh, the hats.
and the hat. Hell yeah! Fuck you, Rose. You're never good for Resident Evil puzzles.
At least
Wow.
The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see.
Yeah,
believe
let's
this
just
piggy
be
bank was
touching all the
forcibly
evidence
removed
with our
from the
bare
bo-
hands.
On this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Look at this little hat.
I know.
Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop. Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda is in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything?
Of this corner.
I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. Gee. Okay, well, I don't think anything's gonna be... Oh, look, we can look at this now. Right, let's see. Is that the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rose. Look at these.
Look at the nesting
I
doll.
say!
It looks like
Buy
the
me.
Peanut Man.
I say, buy me. We got a necklace.
Is this where the spot somehow connected to the case? Yeah, maybe something to do with this?
Maybe the only obvious answer right there.
Okay. There's definitely something very unusual about this. About what? If the killer had broken the glass to get at the captain's Ugo bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be something like that. However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case. Oh, I get it. So the statue came to life, broke out, and freaking killed... Alright, got you. Right. It was not a human. Right. We solved the case.
What is
This thing is the killer. I did it, Rose.
You're a hero.
Just the fucking tiny ass corner of blood.
No. No, there isn't. Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence, ran through the glass. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass over all over the floor. I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked out of its head at that time too. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, which leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Ugo bank from here after the turbulence. Right.
Psycho.
He's a grudge. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Mill. Listen when I'm talking. What?
Whack.
But the murder weapon occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out of the as the murder weapon.
Then why is there blood
So
on
you
the
mean
corner
the
of it?
bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake? Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility.
No, the banks are always guilty.
You know, banks are money.
I mean, look at Larry Buss's fucking clocks they made.
Yeah, the fucking clock
What
that
the
was in
heck?
2 cases.
Something stinks.
Both
Must
the
be
fucking
butts.
murder weapon.
I wonder if we can see Larry in this game. Probably not. But when will it? But then it
Blair,
when the
cat.
killer went to take Captain Ugo, they broke the glass by accident.
The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely. Yeah, but there's one person who could have. Oh, who would that be? Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's one in charge of this place, so she has the key to everything. Miss Rhoda to nowhere. Huh. Okay. What about the cases now? Can we? No. Rose, this sucks. Do we have... Oh, okay. We got some other stuff now. Suitcase and maybe... No, yeah.
Suitcase and the turbulence.
She's fucking asleep again!
She's asleep again.
I mean, her name literally is the sleepy time tea.
Yes, I mean, yes, there is definitely something wrong here. What's with the sudden yelling?
To wake your ass up.
Tell me, Miss Mill, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Well, sure, and what's with the random ass tone? They totally ooze strange, like the color and the such. That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention. You're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. Anyway, these suitcases are lined up to be too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take it after their crater. Again, that's not what I mean, Miss Mill.
Meant.
Alright,
That
Bull.
wasn't mean, that was meant.
Alright, Bull. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things are undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. On closer inspection, they really are quite hideous. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong? Makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. I like how Edgeworth is all just fine. Like, he's all somewhat caring when he's out of court, but when he's in court, he's a dead-ass asshole all the time.
Yeah.
Or when he's around Phoenix.
I mean...
What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. Yeah, the wheels, right?
Take that!
No, that wheel's purple! So, what
There's
the
something
hell's
very
with
peculiar about these wheels. Huh? As in, there's no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent...
Edgeworth. We'll go with that.
And so, it's very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we?
What's with the tag on it?
Well, let's have a look at that.
Or is that just a price tag?
This is apparently designed by Miss Tanoa herself. The designer has a certain je ne sais quoi about it.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. All right. Me no French.
Whatever fancy French that is.
Yes, perhaps this is the best way to put it. Oh, okay. What about the wheel? What's this? The wheel's completely covered in something.
Blood.
Its color and its scent. It appears to be the substance in question is grape juice. But why would there be juice on this wheel for the suitcase? Oh, fuck you, man! I thought we was getting somewhere with this. Can we look inside it?
It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Piece of
What's
cloth.
that? He's blood.
It's soaked with blood.
That's not incriminating at all.
Ah, it's blood. It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Dun,
Wow,
dun,
Edgeworth.
dun.
Wow, Edgeworth. You really don't say.
Never will guess.
So explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder?
It has blood
I
inside
believe
it,
it's pretty safe to
dumbass.
say that the killer used the suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps? Yeah? Aren't you just talking about that cloth then? That alone is too small. A larger weapon would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer is used this suitcase to transport is...
The
Maybe the blood wallet?
Piggy Wiggy Bank Bank. Never mind, the
That
Piggy
could be
Wiggy
too.
Bank Bang ain't shit. Miss Mill, wake up! Huh? Did you say something just now, Mr. Edward? I mean, I don't know, but I don't think that's it. Oh, this? No, I was just seeing if you're awake. My real explanation begins now. Is she really asleep? Does this woman even get any sleep? Alright.
Apparently not.
no.
Try the murder weapon. The wallet. That's half soaked in blood.
Wait.
Well, why would you need an
that.
entire suitcase for one wallet?
Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? But... what? In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else. Which means that the murder weapon was committed in an entirely different location. So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, you could have brought the suitcase in here and just left it? Exactly. What is it? Nothing, just that... I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, by the way, your suitcases are horrible. I wanted to give you a bit of more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. Oh, sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he appreciates that if you could wrap it up in here and return to your seat. I understand his sentiments.
Limited minutes.
I got limited minutes, bruh. Wrap this shit up. I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservations of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course. If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun. We can camp out, watch over everything together. I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent in any wrongdoing. You know what? I think Mill is acting very odd. And yet, regarding to what Miss Mill reminded me about Mr. Nowhere, I can't allow my investigation to end here. Truth must come to light. Should we continue?
I don't see why not.
Alright, we do this one then. Wait. That guy that's eating right now.
Ain't that
Oh,
the?
God.
Is that the movie? Isn't that the TV show producer?
Yeah,
It
the
looks
really
like him.
creepy
Or the
one.
rider. Yeah, the guy's like, oh
Really
my god, like this
creepy
is
one?
oh my, like OMG. Oh my god, that really is. I think I knew that once we had landed. I'm supposed to let the local police take over. Thanks to Mr. Nowhere, Miss Mill was able to preserve the crime scene. But I just can't shake it. I was able to talk with Mr. Nowhere in private. So I'm left wondering just what was she up to? What does she want? What does she want? Ah, freaking hell! I am crap at reading today. There must be a way. So I'm left wondering just what was she up to? Why did she do what she said? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. Who's this? It's Francisca!
Fine.
Francisca. I thought you were still in Germany. I'll give her a Trixie type of voice,
For a
don't I?
second, I seriously thought that
I
he was gonna say
I go
still
where
in
I am
jail.
needed.
I go where I am needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught? Her name is Francisca von Karma. Trixie Lunamoon type.
Behave yourself.
The daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you heading up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are. Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you under arrest. Oh, I bet she what? It's quite frustrating, really. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I have to take what I can get. Never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame? Again, of course.
Is she just forgetting her father here for a second?
Wait, it has to be all a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder of the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim of the first floor and then beat him to death. Francisca, do you honestly believe that I killed a man? I suppose I should reserve judgment until I have investigated this myself. I can put you under arrest I can put your arrest on hold until then. That's as it should be. Ha! I don't need the lectures on how to perform my duties from you or of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is that what I strive for. Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill. So why don't we solve this together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town.
No shit.
Trust me, I had no intentions to. Detective Gumshoe? Oh, alright, Rose?
It's the cops! Yes, sir!
Wrong sentence.
Too slow!
Ow!
Listen up!
I like how he has his leg up like a little sissy girl.
Listen up! I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand?
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him?
A simple yes or no, detective.
Yes, sir, understood, sir! Leave it to me!
Miles Edgeworth, if you interfere with my investigation, I arrest you on the spot. Are you clear? Now then, if you excuse me.
I feel bad for everybody
Good to
that's
see you
still
again,
on that
Mr. Edgeworth,
plane.
sir. Boy, am I glad to see you're okay.
Thank you, detective.
I believe you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this.
I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Francisca is up to. I should ask the good detective. Very well, in that case, I have a few questions for you. Hold on, I need to know. Can this guy speak? Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man from somewhere before.
There you go, confirmed.
In Soviet Russia, world flags lunchbox eats jewel.
Yep, that is him with the freaking emotes going on here.
Yeah.
Found it! LOL! Oh, I feel creative powers coming on. It's like over 9,000. LOL.
I think you gave him your Nerd Rose voice and what I think.
For my next late mood, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of Earth. It's gonna rock soar so many box sores.
The Steel Samurai's finally getting a movie.
Who told you?
This man was in first class. I was shaking
Just
up by the whole
remember that was
affair.
the really creepy guy? That was always like licking his fucking lips and shit.
Yeah,
I did it.
It was that. Yeah, it was that crazy ass weirdo.
I made it through the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore.
He must have been pretty scared. He's repeating the same thing over and over to himself. Lunchland. Not bad. I guess it's gone big enough to warrant its own branch shops.
Should I go with?
I recommend our airport special. World Flags lunchboxes. Only available for a limited time. We have a variety of lunchboxes made up to look like different country flags.
Hold on. Lunchbox. Isn't that Lunch Lady?
It would make sense. But it's the fact that she looks so impatient right now. Like, just hurry
Well,
up.
I'm gonna say it's that Lunch Lady from that case. It's like her own brand going on now. And what if they're aiming to take Lunchland to the international market? Talk.
You talk now.
Who?
So, how is the initial investigation going?
We just shipped the body off to coroner's office. And we're taking statements now, sir.
Sounds like Francisco. Voice crack. She was also good at quick responses to a case.
I'd say she was a little too quick, sir.
Oh, so.
I rushed over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow, when I got here, Miss Montgomery's already here barking out orders at everyone. That was kinda creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. And had come in advance to await your flight's arrival.
That is sort of odd. She just shot up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this.
Miss Montgomery kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads relating to a certain incident.
No details?
It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir.
Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, Detective. Although, I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine.
Anyways, that's all about the info I have, sir. Should find out more as we investigate.
Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. Starting with talking to the people involved in this case fresh. Wait, what? Wait, did they reset everything? Wait, oh.
Apparently it did.
Oh, wait.
Miss Ezra, we gotta get him some water!
Hold it, lol. Oh, I'm creative powers good. I don't look at my link.
Okay, I see why they reset.
That's gotta be rocks many boxers. Woo, good tying is a full farm, right, Miss Edgeworth? Oh,
Good thing it's both not right, Miss Edgeworth.
So this is
He
still-
was getting into it, man.
Completely ignore me as usual.
She starts crying.
Just.
This child seems to be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes.
I'm all excited to see this many planes too. Just look at the size of these things.
Do you want to play as the boy Darlo for something for you to do?
Do you like planes too, mister? The balance between the main wings and the tail wings is really something, huh?
Seems that this child drives his pleasure from the different aspect.
Oh, but I've also got a thing for the shape of the wings too.
Yeah, mister, you can stand next to me. So about that plane's wing.
Thank you, detective, for leaving me out of this conversation.
We'll take that.
Who the hell? Who's Johnny Bravo here?
Oh, man,
You
let's
mean with
sing
the
a little more.
horrible spray tan?
Oh, lovely flight attendant. You want to take off with me later?
Oh, say, Mama, I heard it was a murder on this
Oh,
plane.
he's the captain. Oh my god. So,
Why is that vase seat belted in?
well, that's because one of Rose's characters loves his vase.
Oh. Okay then.
Did you just throw up or something?
So, you must be the captain?
Oh, yes, I am, pretty mama. And who you might be?
Oh, I was gonna give Darlord this one.
Oh, you can have
He's got fuck all right now.
Go for it, man.
No, I think we're good.
No, Rose got that one.
Oh, alright, Rose could do it then.
Rose got excited, okay?
Fucking his Johnny Bravo impressions going all over the place.
Sold it with Johnny Bravo.
Damn, I'm pretty.
Yes, I am pretty, Mama. And
I
who
am
might
the
you be?
prodigy prosecutor Francisco von Karma, and I have a few questions for you. Don't you dare, Captain, get friendly with another woman.
Jealousy.
I'll never forgive you if you do.
What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Cammy.
Jesus Christ.
As she's facing the wall.
I wouldn't bet money on our dear
Fucking
captain
Blair
being
Witch
much of a
Project
reputable
looking
person.
ass.
Sure you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir?
He was in the cockpit the entire time. Hardly doubt he would know anything of use. Anyway, I'd like to leave that type of witness to Francisca and her whip.
No, wait, I have more lines. Come back. Oh!
Wait, no, save me!
Pretty Mama.
Friggin'
Wait, no, save me!
Gumshoe booking it off.
He's gonna fucking explode.
Now see here.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know who's talking.
You want the character? You can have the character.
Now see here.
Oh! Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You idiot.
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc.
How long do you intend to hold me?
Glorified the white.
It is impossible for me to be the criminal. I told you.
He's also Borginian, but I don't think that really matters at this point.
Shut the fuck up. I'll do whatever voice I want.
Giving a whole new language and accents. Mr.
Well, fuck it, why
LeBlanc.
not?
Oh, it is you.
Dude looks French.
Tell this man to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't even have even 1 second of wasteful time to spend. My head's gonna
Too late.
You better let it go.
Looks like he's about to break his teeth.
Did you finish taking his statement yet?
Yep, all done, sir.
I do not concern if you're done examining the cargo hold. I want my cargo back.
God, these.
If you make a single scratch in my eye, you will pay.
Art? What sort of art?
Miss LeBlanc's an art dealer. She's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, sir.
Some pony art too.
They're barely amounts of them. If I didn't know anybody, he might be a deviant art artist. Large and small.
From full costumes to stone statues, I sell all kinds of arts.
Oh, costumes? Speaking of which, Mr. Blanc's hat. It looks like a... Well, it kind of looks like that other piece of cloth. Ah! He's the murderer! I knew it!
Wait, what you say about me?
Alrighty then. Oh shit.
Yeah, I got it. Come on, go. If you make a...
Hold on. I wanna investigate something again.
Law. Hey, Mr. Edward. I think you have too many red knights on this board.
It's just your imagination.
It looks like that blue part is being completely surrounded by the red knights.
Nah, you're seeing things.
No, yeah. Sir, I don't think you're supposed to have lots of the same pieces in checkers.
I know that, detective. What do you take me for?
Oh.
This was my seat.
There he
Wow!
is.
You read logbooks even when you're flying, sir?
Were you expecting anything less? Now come along, we must hurry to the crime scene.
Hold on a second. There's a different book stuck here. The Steel Samurai's Advent.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm going to have to charge you for invasion of privacy. God, prosecutor's true passion.
A prosecutor's true passions for examining Edgeworth. Oh, okay.
Edgeworth's seat.
Hey, Miss Edgeworth, this earth's got a signal strap tightly around it.
It must be a great value to Mr. LeBlanc then.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to turn your ear.
You better not touch it.
Obviously, but
I'd
that
poke it just out of spite.
But did that have anything to do with the case, detective?
Nobody gets my jokes.
Francisco, I'd like to ask you
Just
about
let
the
you know that
investigation.
loves me.
Mars Edgeworth, can't you see that I'm in the middle of taking his statement? This man is only captain in title. I'm going to teach him to do his job properly.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, from now on, I'll keep my focus and take my responsibility seriously.
He's really trembling
for your part, Mama.
If it makes him take his job seriously, it's not such a bad thing, is it?
Why are you looking at me like that, sir? Don't tell me you're into that type of stuff too.
Well, what do I ever do to deserve this? For this job.
Accusing
Oh, my
passengers
true love's
at
my
random?
sweet Cammy over here.
I suggest you not say that at this moment in front of Francisca. I hope you're having fun stream today. Oh, thank you, cool gamer. Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, gamer.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Mill.
No, you may not have a word with me. I don't want to talk to any other man except for the captain right now.
Me too, Cammy. I'll never talk to another woman. Oh!
This definitely looks like a job for Francisca.
The moment. Oh, thank fuck you're here.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's the super expensive looking feast of Jurassic proportions?
It's just the food they serve in first class.
Wow, I'm so jealous, sir. I want to ride first class sometime.
Right, when pigs fly, I own my own private jet.
Oh, how nice of him.
Look at this big ass
The
steak
pigs have to
roast.
fly first.
Look at it.
He just says, bitch.
Totally could not guess.
Look at this,
whose
Rose.
that is.
Look who can't get this. You can. You're broke.
What's this?
What is it,
Freaky
detective?
beard
Did you
guys.
find an important piece of evidence?
A giant parfait on top of bread and steak? Pretty jealous, sir. It's a feast.
I was borderline about to nap, but Via's shenanigans are worth being up a bit long. Oh no, don't stay up longer just for our shenanigans.
If you need sleep, go ahead and get some
Do
sleep.
it.
man.
I will be
please.
Sleep
impressed
deprived.
if
Do
you
not
can
be
fall
sleep
asleep.
Deprived.
Please,
There's always the VODs.
do not be sleep deprived for our shitty shenanigans. I'll tell you this though, if you
If you
I
end
love-
up falling asleep to our shenanigans, I will give you credit.
If you want to be here for our shenanigans, we do stream this on a Monday at the moment, but we will stream this on a Sunday once I've finished a current game that's booked on a Sunday right now, and it'll just be a Sunday and Monday stream.
We also stream at Wednesday and Thursdays. Right now, that's Minecraft.
Yeah, it's Minecraft at the moment. You know, I should just let him have the
I
giant
voiced
parfait
villagers.
so that we can. Wait, what did you say?
I voiced villagers.
I need to cook at
And
some
maybe
point,
the
so
llamas if
regardless,
we
if
could
I
ever
do sleep,
find
then I
one.
miss out on dinner. Oh my god,
Alrighty.
you got dinner too?
Chicken dinner.
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 Somebody has a fucking drinking problem.
Yeah, it was some posh asshole. The man in the seat was constantly drinking something.
You know, right before payday, I do nothing but drink the soup from my instant noodles.
Oh, he's still doing those noodles, is he?
You mean broth?
That much sodium can't be healthy. You might want to go in for a checkup.
Do you really think I was this serious in research with? I'm sorry, sir. I'll never make a joke like that again.
Cool game. If you're interested in,
I like how all Edgeworth has to do is just aggressively point at him. Little Francesca just smacks him with a whip.
Cool game. If Wednesday and as I said, Wednesday and Thursdays are Minecraft streams, and they're just more of a chill thing. These two aren't here, except me and my girlfriend.
Yeah. I try to be funny.
But when you're around the villagers, it's like I never left.
Oh yeah, the guy that was constantly
Rose,
having
every time
like
I
a
see
fucking
villagers,
panic
I'm
attack.
reminded of you. The man in this seat was on the... was the one we just saw out in the airport lobby, hyperventilating. If I was so scared to fly, then why take an airplane to begin with?
Yeah, if he's that scared, he should have carried a ferry or a cruise ship
Caught.
or something.
By the way,
By the way,
Caught.
were you okay with all the turbulence, Mr. Edgeworth?
yes, it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I should have figured, right? As if you get on a plane if you were scared of them.
Indeed.
So yes, it did startle him a little.
All right, let's go and see what we
What
got
about
here.
the murder?
Fuck
victim
his seat is shit.
But
No, shut up. No one cares about his
He's
seat.
playing
dead.
recoded,
No, Rose,
though.
He's dead.
He plays recoded though. He must have.
These are the few copies of Sky magazines in the magazine rack.
This month's special. Oh, looks like it's an English trivia quiz. Oh, I've got one. It starts with an I, and it means boldly rude and disrespectful.
The answer is most definitely insolent. Insolent.
Time's up. Sorry, sir, but the correct answer is insolvent.
Detective Gumshoe, don't tell me your English ability is at the same level as him.
I like how it panned over just for that joke.
Hey, the statue.
What about it, detective? Did you know something?
I saw this guy in a dream last night. The resemblance is canny, sir.
You saw him in your dreams.
No.
Well, yeah, I saw him, and then I arrested him. I wanted to show you just how vital I am in our partnership.
Being useful in your sleep is of no help to me in the real world, detective.
At least he.
It's called mental training, sir.
Please, let's have a shipping together.
Please
What does he have to say about the piano?
Oh, I'm sorry. he starts fangirling and everything. Can I freaking like? Can I present bullshit? Alright, I can.
You better not be presenting any bullshit on me.
Yeah.
Mr. LeBlanc, can you take a look at this for me?
Oh, it's a what the heck? Morgan.
Virginian?
After watching
There's
Jello
Morgan.
Apocalypse
There's
play through this
Morgan.
game, I can never imagine Edgeworth
Morgan
the
and-
same again. It just makes so
Morgan.
much sense.
Borginian.
Oh,
a place.
it's a Borginian claw.
Let's try not to offend too many people.
As I suspected, your hat's
Saying
made
that
of the same
as if we
material, I
haven't
suppose.
already. Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous, orders come from over the seas for more.
More?
Well, I wouldn't know much what's going on because I've never got to play this game when it was on the DS. I didn't even get it when it was on phone as well. So I didn't have a phone back then. So it's my first time actually going through this. Then this is the cargo you were talking about earlier. But I've played the other Ace Attorney games.
Oh no, my cargo this time was much many gigantic.
This time.
Yo, detective, when can I have my cargo moved?
Now you can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, pal.
The stubbornness of your police, it is no good.
The mouth twitch, man. I can't get
And
over
it is no good that attendant refuses to exit the attendant's room too.
That attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Mr. Nowhere. Oh, here we go. We got more dialogue.
You got any other bullshit to present me?
Yeah, I want more.
He's
You got
smelling
more
it as he
talking
speaks.
boxes. What do you mean by
I'll
that
say
attendant,
all
Mr. LeBlanc?
She was taken
Mr.
into the
Delight.
attendant's room for her interview. Then they still have
The
not come
wrong
out.
hair.
There ain't no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview much earlier, quicker than her.
Why is Mr. Noah's interview the only one that's taken up so much time? Or he's a wham. Miles Edgeworth, you were given free reign to examine this plane, weren't you? Yes, I was able to obtain the corporation of the flight attendant. You know what? If I made my own Ace Attorney thing, I would swear Trixie would be this woman. I don't know what, she just has that. What? What, do you want it to be you?
You better not drive pleasure out of it.
No, I wouldn't.
Or we're gonna have some talking to do with your obsession.
I was able to obtain the corporation of the flight attendants. And
Ladies
speaking
and
of the
gentlemen, if
attendants-
Vani stops streaming after tonight, you know why. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Speaking of attendance, I'd like to speak with Mr. Noah. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room. Before I do, you still have to clear up a few issues surrounding your own circumstances. I understand. You must have tricked those attendants with your sociopathic... What? Sophisticated talking. But you can't pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. Oh, great. It's prosecutor versus prosecutor. It reminds me of Trials and Tribulations. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was here, in the very lounge the body was discovered. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found. The only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Oh boy, as if I haven't been in this fucking situation all the time.
Likeliest doesn't mean that he did it.
The likeliest suspect, Francisca. Do you have a problem with that? No, but it's not like you it's not like you to use such vague wording. You're usually a bit more absolute. I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? Thank you, but your leniency is unnecessary. For I will prove my innocence soon enough. If I want to continue my investigation, I have to break a line of logic fast. I got it. I used my scissors to break that whip. Okay.
No, wait until after she's done investigating LeBlanc first. It's gonna be funny to watch her whip him into shape. You try to see it on her, she's just gonna bash him in the face with that whip. That's gonna be funny.
Oh, well, fuck. Hold on, let me just see what this bickering is going to be with these two. Francisca, I believe your testimony just now conflicts with this piece of evidence. And I believe that when you use the phrase, I believe, you are anything but certain.
Which means that showing me that piece of evidence is just a way to waste time. Ah! Wow, she whipped my life bar out. It's only whipped for evidence as well.
She's tampering the evidence.
Oh. Rose, is she?
No, why do you make me too, sir?
One more victim besides myself, and the evidence is added to the pile. Okay, hold on. I must have done something wrong. Oh, right.
Objection!
Just the imaginary tisking.
You worthless woman. It would appear that you did not have all the information you needed after all. I'm not a worthless woman. I am not like those TikTokers. And what does that mean? I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was forced to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. The killer used a suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge out at all.
Objection!
And now who's the one rashly jumping to conclusions? Excuse me. All you did was find this piece of evidence inside the suitcase. Cloth inside the suitcase. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply chose that suitcase as a good place to hide the cloth. I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem that I can't escape that easily. You should know better than that. A Von Karma is perfect in every way. Go on, Rose, do your dance.
Yeah, I'm doing this. Actually, objection, dumbass.
Ah, but did you know that the killer
Objection,
definitely
dumbass.
wheeled the suitcase around at some
Where'd
point?
that gift go?
Huh?
Trying to get that gift.
Oh. As if there is a proof of that. As if there is proof of that. There is proof of that suitcase was moved around. Grape juice footprints, right?
Take that!
Spilled grape juice in front of the elevator? Yes, and I'd like to draw your attention to this area here. Do you think these two had this kind of altercation when they were young over the last cookie in the cookie jar? To be quite honest, they were both kids when they met each other.
Yeah.
So... I've
Bomberma took Edgeworth in
Yeah, Manfred, yeah.
after what happened to his father. That was a
I
whole
don't think
ordeal on its
I don't
own.
know if we will see in the anime of Ace Attorney. You do get to see like the whole thing is when Phoenix, Edgeworth, and Larry were kids, and you get to see little Francisca as well as a kid. She had a fucking whip as well. She still had the whip as a kid. And this music played when they got to the cookie jar. Yes, I'd like to draw your attention to this area here, with my eyes closed right next to me. Where is the
Oh,
evidence
you
that
can
proves the
see
killer
the
dragged
tracks too.
Yeah, you can see the tracks.
Take that!
This mark here, wouldn't you say that it looks suspiciously like tracks from the two wheels? I suppose. Further, there is also grape juice residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through here. I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Objection!
Not so fast! This doesn't put you in the clear. Not by a long shot. Oh God. Oh, fucking hell,
Francesca's logic, part 2.
Fucking hell. Hot logic. Fucking kiss. Just accept it. You fantasize over Edgeworth, don't you? That's why you're pissed off at him all the time. You prepared yourself, and that's how women love a man. They're always pissed off with him. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit that turbulence. And then you wait for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then, while you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed in the suitcase, the plane hit that patch of turbulence, and out flew the victim from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from, and pretended to be discovered. Oh my god! And pretended to be the discoverer of the body. Well, I just saw the most peak thing on the internet for the day. I will now close my socials. That confident, nothing will top that.
Would you care to explain what this peak thing is? Care to enlighten us?
Peak.
Not a bad bit of logic. Something you thought of on the fly.
What this peak?
Just what are you insinuating? That I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how strong of a face you put on, not even you can hide your fears from me. I'll expose the flaws in our logic in one fell swoop.
That and he's terrified of elevators. There's no way he'd be in the elevator.
Yeah, elevators and earthquakes he's scared of.
Anything with the violent movement like that scares Edgeworth.
She's already contradicted her fucking statement on her first freaking place.
Yeah.
Objection!
The fact that you took this piece of evidence into an account in your testimony is to be commended. Your legal prowess is certainly something to be feared. Evidence and logic, essential tools that those who would stand in the courtroom must learn to master. I saw someone reanimate and sing the first piece opening.
The first One Piece opening. Wait, what? Hold on, I need to see this now. Hold on.
But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? This Captain Ugo piggy bank is just such a fake. It is not the real murder weapon. What? The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important. And it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. But then, what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? I assume it was added after the murder when the killer fabricated his weapon. Looking at this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting Why are you weeing after that?
What are you weeing about?
Just kind of walking along.
After exiting the elevator.
Cool Gamer is it by Sillies? With the title We Are Ducks.
The killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up from the floor. And took it to fabricate the fake murder weapon by hitting the victim on the head.
Clonk.
Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my passive.
Do you think that's what the killer said as he whacked that body? Just whack.
In my pocket, to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder weapon of Mr. Acme Hicks.
Oh, hell yeah! I'll have to check that out.
Yes, ma'am.
Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a murder weapon found?
We didn't find anything in the lounge or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence. And the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood.
I see. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears your stalled tactics are at an end.
But is it possible that it's just hidden somewhere, sir?
Now enjoy more of the Francisca being the best / worst prosecutor in the world. If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in the safer place, I think the weapon. Hold on. I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth. Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside that suitcase, it signals to me that the killer had not prepared the most secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the real murder weapon is either still on the murderer's personage, or is still at the real crime scene. There's one more possibility, and that would be that the piggy bank is in fact the real weapon. But didn't we just... Let me finish! The killer took the bank out of the display case before the turbulence. Like opening the lock on the display case door. It was...
Of course she's
It was at that time that the case pane in the door was broken. I'd say that's perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Let's see. So that means that the killer had the key to the display case. Francisca, the person you're talking about... Not so fast. I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about is also committed another sin. She tricked the captain and granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is a sin of lying.
That's not a sin.
Speaking of which, I recall that you also wished to speak with her. E-gasp. Yes. Very well. Permission granted. If only I can sit in on your interrogation. But do we understand each other? I have no intentions of interrogating her. But you are welcome to accompany me if you wish. So wish. Mr. Nowhere is in the flight attendant's room. Let's move. He's still angry.
For what purpose?
How big is
I
this
would
damn
just
plane?
love for her to smack that guy with her whip. Just watch him try to argue back.
How dare you hit me with that whip?
So you're the one that poked her inside this plane without the captain's permission? What?
Deviating.
Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know. What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? I... Mr. Noah? Mr. Edgeworth, you here too? Can you please help us shed some light on why you did what you did? Alright.
The box of Fabulous with the fucking crown and shit.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
Yo!
That's an outside? What's this door then?
Oh, it's further in.
Oh,
The
that's
back
gonna be
rooms.
the cockpit.
The back rooms. Rose, it's the back rooms!
It's the front of the plane! You know, the captain's seat!
This door leads to the cargo
Cargo
hold.
hold, never mind.
Well, I can't let you through without Miss Von Karma's express permission. It's not a bad way to handle this situation if it was any old case. But this isn't.
So between you and Miss Von Karma, who's better at their job?
Oh, there's no comparison to be made, Detective. None.
The moment, if you can't
Well,
tell, you're
go
an
on.
idiot.
Let's hear our troublesome attendant out. In due time. What's wrong? What's wrong, Gumshoe? You having a stomachache again?
That wasn't Rose, that was me.
Oh, it sounded like it sounded like Gumshoe then.
It's that last cup of rubber noodles. It's really hitting me real hard.
Those
Now,
two were
the
so
sodium must be
good.
getting to me. In due time, I do have one thing I'd like to ask you. Yes? Do you plan on marrying me? No, do you plan on continuing using that whip for the foreseeable future? Of course! I've wrangled many a testimony out of people thanks to it. Even that Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I probably would have done a whole lot of yelps tomorrow.
I'm willing to bet that the majority of them came from you, Detective. Wait, hold on. Fuck you right now. What is with all this shit? Oh, and I can't examine it?
Fuck you.
Oh, look, another suitcase.
Oh, those suitcases are designed by Mr. Nara. You can tell it's hardly ever been used by the lack of even a single scratch on it. But these are the attendant's lockers, huh? Let's hurry up and examine. Oh, that's you!
So, these are the attendant's lockers, huh? Let's hurry up and examine them, sir.
Why must men always be so rude? Besides, who exactly gave you permission to search through the attendants' lockers?
Shut up, woman! Wait, detective!
It would be on... What? Edgeworth, stop using random British words that I don't even understand. On cough? Okay, I'm going with that. It will be on cough of us who will look in a woman's locker without her permission.
Yeah, I guess so. Plus, I feel this murder's draft, and I can sense a whip not far behind.
Why did you leave? Why did you... hold on. Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that? Because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission. What do you mean? The captain... He only has ears for Cammy. I'm fucking simp, man. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself.
Well, it doesn't know the fact that he has the voice of Johnny Bravo, so...
Yes, and on top of that, he had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth for being the killer. I wanted to make amends. In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all charges. Really? You were able to prove you're innocent? Oh, thank goodness. Miss To Nowhere, is it? There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the in-flight shop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. Yes, I was. And why were you there? Mistaken or purposely planted. I trust no one in these games. Hey, well, What a sudden hesitation. Francisca seems to have struck a nerve. All I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. You're saying it was for work then? Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I have to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise. After your visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? Yes, I came to freshen up and adjust my makeup. I'm sorry, but there isn't much else to tell. Mr. Nowhere claims to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop.
Well, she is fascinated by that piggy bank. I mean, simple as that.
But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her about that thing. Well, the piggy bank you want me to show me?
Unless it's
Oh, wait,
the
no, never mind.
suitcase. Because wasn't she supposed to design the thing?
Yeah, let's talk about the... If you could please take a look at this for me, Mr. You could just fucking just point at the suitcase right there. Oh, that suitcase! Yes, about this suitcase. You're the one who designed it, correct? You're a high-class prosecutor at the moment. So, you are attorney now, huh? Yeah, Edgeworth wants to play both roles because he's freaking bored of being a prosecutor. And I think I've figured something else
Well,
about
then
it.
he's the one being accused, so I mean...
Yeah, he has been accused. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it? There's nothing you would find out eventually, is there? Won't you please tell me more about this suitcase? Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know that it was a service professional. I'm not supposed to care. I really wanted to know. And I was glad to see what it was. That it was the last one there. Last one there.
But that's not... Okay.
So you're saying, Mr. Nowhere, that the suitcase in question was the last one? Yes, they're just so popular that they're practically flying off the shelves. That's not exactly the impression I got. The one in the shop is most definitely the last one. Well, we're currently looking at that suitcase. Really? Well, then I guess we're sold. Then we're sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one.
I didn't say anything about buying it.
Then say you'll buy it.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, why? I think it'd go great with your complexion, Mr. Edgeworth. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional.
Well, that is... How should I put this? It's hideous.
What? Maybe that was a bit too direct.
Listen, after many legal battles against Phoenix Wright, I want to take a vacation and almost quit being a prosecutor myself. I think if someone in the blue says hold it, he will have a mild panic attack.
Probably.
Moving on, my issue with the suitcases isn't the design, it's the number of them remaining.
Remaining?
I wonder what this gameplay would look like if your girlfriend played female characters and your male character. Timmy's a meanie. She doesn't.
I'm a wuss.
Yeah, she doesn't do any of these. Just sits and watches me fumble over words.
I'd try to help.
These were 2 suitcases in Flight's shop when I investigated it.
I'm not confident enough in my own reading abilities to actually read
She wanted to
out
play
loud.
as Pearls. When we got to Pearls, she didn't want to play as Pearls.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just the fact that Pearls only, like, they didn't even show up.
That's impossible. I'm sure there's only one. Looks like her story has generated quite the contradiction. When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only one suitcase left.
Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency?
It means when she visited the shop, that suitcase wasn't fucking there, clearly.
Well done, Einstein!
By the way, Mr. Nowhere,
Sorry, it's the idiocy.
what is one of these what is one of those suitcases doing here?
That's...
I thought you said there was only one left.
That is one. That one is, well, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now.
Then why is the damn tag on it still?
Jesus Christ!
Why is it so expensive for such an ugly fucking thing?
It's an imported
What
good.
are you
Wow.
guys talking about? It's probably not that bad. Let me
Hey,
just see the
Rose.
price. $1,200.
Hey Rose, you know what I call that? Bidenomics.
That Rose
did
trying
that.
to pay his fucking indie
Yeah,
taxes.
why don't you slap a Biden tag on there? I did that. She
No,
sees
at
it
this
for a
point,
long
it's
time.
the
built
indie
that.
tax.
The indie
Just
tax.
for Rose.
I think not. Mr. Nowhere, I appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me. Excuse me? I like how lie had to be fucking highlighted. Excuse me?
I would really appreciate it if you didn't lie to me.
Fucking hell. Right, no, hold on. Right, I need to pause this game a minute. I want that freaking echo. Hold on, let me get my voice mod on.
Oh no.
Right, just do that again, but I want to do my own bit.
I would really appreciate
No,
it
wait,
if you
not yet,
didn't
not
lie
yet.
to
Not yet, not yet.
me. You didn't say it. Oh god, I got help! Help! The reverb's taking over! It's taking over! Help!
Alright. Let me just...
Should be gone now.
I need to check if my voice is on voice. No, it's on fucking HyperX, so it would have been a bit awkward. Microphone, there we go. And see if my mic is picking up. Nope, it's on HyperX as well. Okay. Right. All right. Let's do it. Right.
Do you want me to say it now?
Yeah.
I would really appreciate it if you didn't lie to me.
Oh shit. Did it work?
Oh shit.
Fuck out of here, B.
Yep, I can hear it.
Alright, cool. Cousin Army. Fuck out of here.
No. You when you turn yours off, you can't hear it. You can't hear when you turn it off. But when I turn it off, I still hear it like this. You see what I mean?
Please, someone clip it later after live stream. I don't believe for even 1 second that you use this for a long time. I really want to start putting some reverbs and shit on when they're doing like a sort of a flashback thing. Rose, you got voice mod, right?
I have to re-download it.
Re-download it and put a sort of reverb thing when if there's going to be something like
Oh dear lord.
a flashback thing going on.
Mm.
I don't know for even 1 second that you use this for a very long time. What proves that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Mr. Noah says.
the
The
fucking
goddamn price tag.
The goddamn $1,200
stupid
price tag.
Fuck it, hell, Bidenomics hitting fucking fat load.
Tell me, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase?
Tell me, Mr. Nowhere, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase? Ah! What's the meaning of this? Why would you lie about a suitcase? Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bitter tears. The truth is becoming increasingly clear to me.
My favorite crocodile tears.
Mr. Nowhere, I think I understand. I know what you were trying to hide. Now then, this suitcase was originally in bullshit class, right? Right, it's in the flight shop, isn't it? Seeing as the price tag is still in the suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who bought this suitcase was...
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it, Mr. Nowhere? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? You saw how poorly this design that you poured your heart into was selling. Poured. And were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by buying it yourself. Isn't that right? Wow, she's like Mr. Bean that writes cards and just put it through his own letterbox. Then the reason you went to the shop and came back here was... I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was chosen. I thought that maybe I finally accomplished something. But the suitcase didn't sell. It's because of the design, isn't it? Or because it's, as you put it, hideous. I can't say they chose a great place in which to sell them either. Well, maybe it's not because it's hideous, maybe it's because of the fucking price tag.
That and the fact that they're selling a suitcase on an airplane.
Maybe it was meant to be in yen. Well, we weren't selling a single one, and they were just sitting there collecting dust. I mean, can you give me chat permission to do so?
Oh, to post links.
I don't know how to do that on YouTube.
I say try it, see if it works. If it works, then
No,
we'll be able
someone
to
else
see
tried
it.
to do it and it didn't work. I felt bad seeing them there day in and day out. So I decided to buy one for every flight I worked. You buy one every single time you work a flight? I see. So in order to keep your resolution, you went and bought one today as well. Yes, and here's my receipt for that purchase.
All right. Oh, damn it! I wanted to see if it was US dollars.
fuck.
Fuck.
That receipt is clearly timestamped. Or maybe it's going to be in the... Oh, there we go. There's the record.
That's US dollars.
Jesus Christ.
$1,200.
Well, maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe translation went a bit weird.
Yeah.
Because this was originally done in Japan and already thought, oh, fuck it. This amount of money in dollars.
Fuck it, let's change the symbol. Surely there'll be nothing wrong with that.
Well, there we go. You just have to put the majority of the link in, the HT, whatever stuff.
Okay.
The truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold.
Let's take a look at this fucking clip.
They're planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight. Mr. Nowhere, where are the other suitcases? They should all be down in the cargo hold. Then the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases too? Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body. Ah, how could they? Those suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's
But they were already on with suitcases. They don't need another
That's
suitcase.
all I ever wished for them to be. Mr. Nowhere, is there any other way to get to the cargo hold other than the elevator? The only way is just through the door there. Over the door there. And what about security? That door has no special lock installed because, well, just to enter this room, you need a special keycard that only crew members have access to. Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers and leaving only crew members as. But I'm telling you, it's that fucking woman. I can't believe it. Yes, Francisco. Going on these wild goose chases, you're a disgrace to the Von Karma name. And what do you mean by that? The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story. Yes, which is why I said the culprit must be a crew member who used their keycard. Miles Edgeworth, you're proposing that the killer rode the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. That other attendant, Miss Mill, I asked her earlier, and she had to say this to say. Oh, Francisca got information out of Miss Mill.
She has a whip.
In order to
Of
make
course
the
she
elevator go down to the cargo hold, a different keycard is required. A different one? Yes, and the only person that holds that particular card is you, Miss Road to Nowhere, and only you. Ah! What? Is this true, Mr. Nowhere? Yes, I keep that keycard in my locker all the time, at all times. Could you please show us that card right now? Yes, hold on. I don't believe it. What's wrong? The keycard, it's gone. Haha, very clever. I just noticed they got like phones on like next to their beds.
Yeah.
Pretended that your card was stolen when in fact you're just trying to hide it from us. You really thought this through. Wait, it's not like that. You can tell us all about that. Hold on. You can tell us all about what it's like. Oh my. You can tell us about what it's all like down at the station. Officer, arrest this woman. Yes, ma'am.
That was unintentional.
Mr. Edgeworth. What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face. Francisca, I know that you're the lead investigator on this case. However, hold it! Don't you even think about wasting any more of my time. You know the rules as well as I do. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't a courtroom. Oh, imagine this was a whole courtroom going on.
That basic tenant still applies. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth? I intend to do likewise. Damn
To
it.
be continued.
God damn it, Rose. Why am... Oh, he's muted. Fuck.
He's
What?
muted.
Never mind. He's unmuted.
What?
Never mind.
Well,
Right.
Okay.
We were
I just downloaded voice mod. Sorry, I was just checking it out.
all right.
Because it's been a long ass time since I tried it, and I was like, oh lord, it's on version 3 now. And it's like, oh god, this whole menu layout is so weird.
Yeah,
It's changed a lot.
When I installed the updates at one point, I'm like, fucking hell, there's like other things. Hey, you can sound like a combine now, Rose, at least.
Oh god.
God, where's that at? Oh, one of the narrators. There's a fucking villager voice mod.
Wait, is there?
Oh my god, wait, try that out.
on.
Let's see what it sounds like. I imagine it's taking a bit to
Wow.
load.
Yeah, this is a villager. Just nothingness. Oh my god!
Children. Rose telling us my story right now. What the fucking wheelie bin? Rose telling a story in his fucking wheelie bin.
Quick, Rose, find another funny voice.
Oh my fucking
To make
god.
Vanny laugh.
We need to end this. Anyway, see you all for Wednesday's stream of Minecraft. It's only on Twitch, so links in the description if you want to join in on that. Other than that, see you all for, if you don't, that's fine. See you all for Saturday and Sunday and Monday. Bye bye for now.
See ya.
Bye. Jeez.